Hi there Scorpio, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your abundance update for June. Let's see what might be on the cards for you in terms of work, money, investment, career, opportunity, finance. If all the cups come out, Scorpio, it's generally finding fulfillment in one of those areas or how our partnerships may impact our abundance. So I'm getting started here with the Angels of Abundance. I'll be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead energy next, and then using the Rider-Waite and the Starchild Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. All the links are down below, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I'm available for those and would love to read for you. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what we've got. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through as it blesses the world. Yeah, so let go of the scarcity complex, guys. You know, the scripts that go through our head that we may have picked up from our parents. Money doesn't grow on trees, you know, money's at the root of all evil, all those kinds of things. We want to have a positive money story, a positive attitude around money and respect it, and also be okay to receive it. You know, whether we're charging for our goods, for our services, or, you know, asking for a pay rise, you know, it is okay for you to be in abundance, because a lot of people are actually deep down not comfortable with that. Have the courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask the universe for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Yeah. So it's okay to ask for help, and I liked that message about the fact that when we do ask the universe for help, often it's a person that will come forward with solutions, advice, or even that loan that we need at the right time. So we should accept it, right? We should be open to receiving that, not feeling bad, not feeling guilty that we need to ask for help sometimes. Okay, Scorpio, let's get your lead tarot energy out. One card, please, to sum up the reading. Thank you. We've got two. We'll honour that. We have got the Ten of Swords coming out a lot at the moment and the Two of Wands. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Ten of Swords is the severing of a situation. So there could have been the loss of a job, the loss of a relationship, the loss of a home, something that has potentially, you know, made it more difficult in terms of your finances or your security is what I'm hearing, right? Through the Ten of Swords, it can be a feeling that we've been deceived, or that things were going on behind the scenes. We were the last one to know, and now we're the one that's feeling like we've lost, right? And it's really put you at a crossroads. Two of Wands. You know, the Two of Wands is an energy of, okay, I'm going to need to think outside the square here. I'm going to have to broaden my horizons. Maybe I'm going to have to relocate. I'm going to have to, you know, think about new opportunities here to maybe earn my money, to get back on my feet. But it's also an acknowledgement of, you know, having the whole world in your hands here. You know, it's actually an opportunity to reinvent your life. The Two of Wands can also be about pursuing work opportunities over the World Wide Web as well for some of you. So you might be thinking about a side hustle, or, you know, how you can take your services online as well. Let's go to the tarot. Recent past, Five of Wands. Yeah, so there's your conflict. The point of change is now, though. We've got, that's your major arcana, Scorpio. So, yeah, the challenge is you coming back into your power so that you can move forward here. You might have been kind of knocked off your throne a little bit. Self-confidence might have decreased. Let's get the advice. Seven of Cups. Yeah, and it was actually in the reverse. We'll read it like that when it comes through. I think you're overcoming the confusion about how to move forward. Let's get the outcome, please. King of Wands. So we've got double kings. Let's get a couple of cards specifically for money. Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's been a bit of a struggle here in the finance sector, which you might still be feeling this month. Knight of Cups. Yeah, there goes your person coming in with the help, with the advice, with the loan, right? Knight of Cups, someone authentic that you can trust. So we've pretty much done the money cards. Let's get the clarifiers. The King of Wands again. Yeah, right. So there could have been some kind of conflict with the King of Wands. It's a Leo energy for me, but it can also be, you know, like an authoritarian figure in your life, boss, mentor, manager, father, father-in-law. There goes your Seven of Cups again, and it was actually the one that jumped out of the deck just a moment ago. Five of Cups. That was kind of in reverse as well. The Death card. Yep. And that is your energy. Five of Wands again. Okay. It's giving us the same energy, so we'll jump in. Yeah, Scorpio, I really think that you found yourself in the middle of some kind of conflict here. Five of Wands twice with a Knight of Wands. Sorry, that's a Sagittarian energy. I said Leo before. The King of Wands is Leo for me. So it could have been in a workplace situation. Or it could have been with family as well as something else that I'm feeling around family with money. Maybe the family could have been supporting you and that's been cut off, or there's something like that. Either way, we have a really strong kind of sense of conflict here with the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is also like really petty kind of arguments that's just drain your energy. It could have been arguing even over inheritance, over money, or that kind of thing. Or, you know, over a family home or something. It's enough for you to think, you know, I'm taking it elsewhere. The Knight of Wands is also this encouragement of like you just wanting to move on to the new frontier, just really wanting to move on and manifest the new and put this kind of energy behind you is what I'm sensing. You might have been in a workplace situation where there was just a lot of corporate politics and a lot of that kind of like pettiness going on, and you could have found yourself with that Ten of Swords actually in the middle of that. You could have found yourself feeling deceived, like maybe someone that you trusted actually went behind your back here. And Two of Wands, you are the one that kind of has to, well, you basically want to remove yourself from the situation. You are leaving here. So that's kind of what I'm feeling, guys. And yeah, those situations do happen, unfortunately. Challenge position, Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. The Knight of Swords can be a few different things. Like it can be an argumentative energy. It can be actually like harsh words and aggression and conflict and that sort of thing. So we want to make sure that we're staying centered emotionally, grounded, that you're actually also making your decisions about moving forward from the situation from your King of Cups strong suits, which is empathy, compassion, emotional intelligence. Like you are actually showing up in your center here. So that's a really good sign, and make sure that you don't let anyone with their words or gaslighting, I'm hearing, knock you off that position, right? Because that's going to confuse you, Seven of Cups. It's going to confuse you in your decision making here. That's what the Seven of Cups can be. You don't have the clarity that you need to move forward, and obviously we've got that twice in the reading. The Seven of Cups can also be that kind of what you'd hoped for out of this situation hasn't materialized, right? So maybe you were promised, pay and promotion and that kind of thing, and it hasn't shown up. There could have been, maybe like fights over or conflict over, promotions and that kind of thing. And what I like to see in these cards here, they were both in reverse, this is the advice position, is that, you know, you are actually overcoming the confusion, and you're also letting go of the disappointment here. The Five of Cups in reverse is, you know, realizing, okay, yep, this hasn't worked out, I've had to abandon it, but, you know, I can walk away with my head held high because I know there's other cups, there's other opportunities coming in for me. So that's what the cards are saying. Don't dwell on this, keep moving forward, allow this to fade away basically from your life. In the outcome, I've got King of Wands, the Death card called Transformation, and the Eight of Swords. So it's going to be important for you to stay in that King power, King of Wands, and not get stuck in the mind games here. Eight of Swords can be the mental prison that has us overthinking, overanalyzing. If only I'd said that and not that. If only I hadn't done that, hadn't got involved with that conversation, I hadn't have said that thing, then I'd still be able to stay in this role or stay where I am. We need to let that go, because otherwise we just build a sense of entrapment for ourselves. What we really want to do is be that King of Wands who is actually getting out there and using those visionary skills to find a new opportunity that actually aligns with your passions and your purpose, right? The King of Wands is using that skill of discernment to find the new frontier, right? To find that thing that they can build the new empire in, to transform your life. That's what I'm seeing here. And of course the Death card says, you know, it is time to release, to let go, to clear the slate so that you can move on to the new. And I think for some of you, the situation has caused some form of either, you know, physical burnout, or there's also mental health stuff with this card here, sometimes depression, anxiety, but you're actually beginning to heal and move forward to the new here. And it's just time to surrender and know that maybe this was the universe's way of like orchestrating that you move on from this workplace or this role, because maybe there is something better waiting for you. Now these are the money cards. The Knight of Wands says, yeah, it might have a flow-on effect to your finances, and that you might be weathering a little bit of a storm, and it might be because you could be in between roles for a little while, so you're just going to have to manage yourself and balance yourself there. But the Knight of Cups can be that offer of help. So don't be afraid to ask for and accept help, because this is that person coming forward with that piece or just what you need at the right time to bridge you into the new. The Knight of Cups can also be an invitation, a proposal, a new opportunity that is going to give you actual emotional fulfillment, connection and happiness, all the things that you had been lacking in the situation because of all this conflict energy for some time. So you are turning the page to the new, even though you've been through a bit of a rough time. You know, keep your head up and keep grounded, because, you know, things are on the verge of change for you here, Scorpio. You got both of your major and minor arcana here, so I really see you coming, you know, back into yourself, back into your power, and stepping up as well, maybe being the one to communicate your truth if you need to in this situation. Okay, Scorpio, well, I'm going to leave it here, and hope you found this reading helpful. Just keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not be for you. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all and try to respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what the collective themes are. It's been a pleasure to read your cards here today, Scorpio. Wishing you much love and magic and abundance for the month. See you very soon for plenty more readings. Bye for now.